AITA for telling my husband's family at Christmas that he has been lying about his salary for 6 years, after he blamed me for our financial problems. For 6 years, my husband told his family, and told our bank that he earned significantly more than he actually earned. He told me he was a senior manager earning £90,000. He was a mid-level coordinator earning £42,000. The difference between those two numbers is the reason we are £40,000 in debt. Last Christmas, he told his family in front of me that our financial problems were the result of my spending. I decided that was the last lie I would absorb. I want to be careful here because I know how this sounds, and I want you to understand how it happened before you judge the ending. I met Daniel 6 years ago. He was charming and ambitious, and talked about his career with the kind of fluency that I now understand was the fluency of someone who has told a story so many times they have stopped feeling the gap between the story and the truth. He told me he was a senior manager at a logistics company. He gave me a figure, $90,000 a year with bonuses. He was living at a level that seemed consistent with that figure. He had a good flat, a good car, dressed well, paid for dinners without hesitation. We moved in together. We combined finances. I was earning £52,000 in my own role and believed that between us, we had a combined income of nearly £150,000. We made decisions on that basis. We bought furniture. We booked holidays. We discussed starting a family. We also started accumulating debt, which I attributed to lifestyle inflation and reassured myself would be managed once we bought a house and stabilized. I found out the truth 18 months ago when Daniel was hospitalized briefly and I had to sort out some of his paperwork. I found his payslips. He earned £42,000. He had earned £42,000 for at least 4 years that the payslips covered. I did not react well. There was a period of approximately 3 weeks where our marriage existed in a state of crisis that I cannot adequately describe. We came out of it with Daniel having promised to be completely honest going forward, with us attending couples therapy, and with me having agreed not to tell his family because he was ashamed and he asked me not to. Then, at Christmas, around a table full of his family, his mother asked how things were going financially, and Daniel said things had been tight but that my spending habits had not helped. He said my spending habits had not helped, in front of 12 members of his family, when he had been lying to me about his income for 6 years. I looked at him for a moment, then I told them the truth. Am I the asshole? Update 3 months later. Christmas dinner did not recover. We left early. Daniel did not speak during the drive home. His family's response has been divided. His mother called the following morning and said she was sorry this had happened and that she wanted to understand it properly. His brother sent a message calling me vindictive and saying I had humiliated Daniel in front of the family. I have thought about the brother's message quite a lot. He is correct that I humiliated Daniel. He is missing the context that Daniel had humiliated me with fabricated evidence in the same room to the same audience 30 seconds before I responded. Daniel and I are separated. We are addressing the debt jointly through a formalized financial arrangement. He has acknowledged, in writing and to our couples therapist, the full extent of what he misrepresented and for how long. The most useful thing our therapist said during this process was directed at Daniel. She said, "The debt is money. The lie is a different category of damage." I have returned to that sentence many times. I am working. I am paying off my share of something I should not be paying. I am doing it as an investment in being free of a situation that cost me more than money, and I am putting one foot in front of the other until I am on the other side of it. NTA or ITA, did he bring Christmas on himself? Comment below.